Last class we discussed about general introduction regarding insect nervous system. So insect nervous system consists of three main parts: central nervous system, peripheral nervous system and visceral nervous system. Then coming to central nervous system, it consists of brain, subesophageal ganglion and ventral nerve cord. You can see these parts in this picture. Okay. Then coming to brain. Brain is dorsal ganglionic center of the head and which is supported by tentorium, and it is formed by the union of ganglia of first three segments of the head. So brain is, again we can see brain is divided into three parts like protocerebrum, deutocerebrum and tritocerebrum. So protocerebrum is formed by the union of ganglia of pre-antennary segment and forms the greater part of the brain. It gives nerve connection to the compound eyes and ocelli. Then coming to deutocerebrum, it is formed by the ganglia of antennary segment and innervates antenna. Then tritocerebrum formed by the union of third intercalaris and is relatively which is small. Then the lobes of it, the tritocerebrum, attached anteriorly to deutocerebrum and posteriorly to subesophageal ganglion. Then coming to brain. Brain is formed by the union of first three cephalic neuromeres. That is protocerebrum, as I told you that it is large innervate compound eyes and ocelli, deutocerebrum innervate antenna and tritocerebrum innervate labrum. So main sensory center controlling insect behavior. Then brain. Then coming next is subesophageal ganglion, and it is the ventral ganglionic center of the head and formed by the union of ganglia of gnathocephalic segments, and it gives nerves to maxillary, labial segment, labrum, salivary ducts, parts of cervical muscles in the neck region and corpora alata. Okay. Then last part, ventral nerve cord. Ventral nerve cord consists of a chain of segmented ganglia connected by means of longitudinal connectives and transverse commissures. So in the thorax there are three ganglia which with nerve connections for legs, wings and muscles. In the abdomen there are about 8 ganglia, and the first abdominal ganglion remain closed with that of the metathoracic ganglia, and those ganglia from 9th, 10th and 11th abdominal segment form a composite ganglion. Then abdominal ganglia gives nerves to the muscles of its segment, and and the ultimate last ganglia that pass nerves to the anal cerci and ovipositor. Then second one, visceral nervous system, and again it has three separate systems like stomatogastric nervous system, ventral visceral nervous system and caudal visceral nervous system. Then the third part like peripheral nervous system, and here sensory neurons of the cuticular sensory structures that receives mechanical, chemical, thermal, visual stimuli from the environment, and all the motor neurons, that is axons, that radiate to the muscles from the ganglia of the central nervous system and visceral nervous system. Okay.